Welcome to the second clip in this series called Advanced Searching in the EBSCO Health Databases. Today, we will use our PICO search strategy table created in clip 1 to construct a search string in the EBSCO Health Databases and show you some features of advanced searching, including applying limiters and filters to help target your results, locate full text articles, use the Cite feature, save searches, and download your search history, and find specific levels of primary and secondary health evidence. Here is the search table we created for the research topic in women experiencing menopause or perimenopause. How effective are nursing interventions in reducing night sweats and hot flushes? We have broadened our question slightly after some preliminary reading and searching to include both night sweats and hot flushes, which are similar perimenopausal and menopausal symptoms, and which may yield more results in terms of our nursing interventions. We have also added a few more key words from our brainstorming process, which includes the colloquial expression change of life, to also signify menopause. We have included our wildcard to represent one character to retrieve both hot flushes and hot flashes, because in Australia and the UK it is known as a hot flush, whereas in the US and Canada they are known as hot flashes. To clarify, we are doing this to ensure that we are searching for both presentations of the term. We have also included what is known as a proximity operator, where it reads nurse asterisk N5 CAR asterisk. This will search for the word nursing or nurse because we have included an asterisk which will search for variations in that STEM word within 5 words of the word care, carer, or caring within a sentence. But please use the asterisks with caution. CAR asterisks might also pick up cardiac, CART, carcinogen, and more, so really think about its use. We could apply this to other sections of the search string, such as nurse asterisk N5 intervention asterisk, to search along these lines as well. But what we have will be a good start to see what results we retrieve. Searching is always an iterative process, and the search strategy table you design in the beginning will evolve as you include newly discovered terms as you conduct your search. And finally, we have divided our search into 3 main PICO concepts to address the research question. We only have the 3 because we don't have a comparison for this topic. This search table includes the synonyms and Boolean logic as well as other search operators such as STEM word searching with asterisks, phrase searching, and using a wildcard operator to search for variations in words. In this case, we want to search for both hot flush and hot flash using the question mark wildcard to represent the different letters to retrieve both results. You can navigate to the health databases from the library homepage to the A to Z database health list by first clicking on Database under the search bar, then clicking on the Health header. Once you are here, you can scroll down to the SNAL database. You can also navigate to the key databases for your discipline from the homepage by clicking on Library Guides in the right-hand corner, then navigating to the health list, and in this case we will click on the Nursing Library Guide. We will then click on SNAL, which is the main database for nursing and other allied health disciplines. Log in with your usual username and password details to get into SNAL. Once in the database, it is a good idea to log into My EBSCO in the right-hand corner or create an account so you can easily save your searches and articles as you go along. This is important if your assessment task requires you to capture your search strategy, limiters and results. We are going to cut and paste the search lines from our search table to align the three separate search lines separated with AND to the search concepts we have developed. You can add more rows if you want to search for more PICO elements and concepts by clicking on the plus sign. But in this case, we do not have a comparison intervention, so we will only need the three search lines. Please note, you can construct this search via the PICO search function off to the right, but today we are going to do this in our advanced search boxes. Now we're going to simply cut and paste these three search lines from our search table that we constructed earlier into the search bars. You can see a range of filters that will limit your search results if you scroll down. On the bottom, you can see even filters that will limit the date range of the results you'll retrieve. But for now, we'll just click Search. In this case, we have retrieved 77 results. And if we go up and now click on Peer Reviewed along with Full Text, we'll see that the results come down to 33. We are clicking on the full text filter in CINAHL because it can index a range of papers that only provide the title and abstract details. You can experiment with scanning through both sets of results to work out the relevancy of your search. I'll now scroll down and find an article that looks most relevant to my search. And I'll just click on the title to show more information about that article. This will show me if the paper is relevant to my research by having a look at the abstract. And then if I think it's a winner, I can go up and look at the full PDF or download the text. Popping back to the results page, if you are happy with the search and its results and want a copy for your own records, you can click on the recent activity. And then you just highlight the search and you can click on this download button and you can save it in PDF or Word format. If there are specific articles that you want to save, you can just click on those and then you can add them to a particular project by clicking on that folder icon. And then you can choose a project and add them in there. Alternatively, you can click specific articles to save and you can find them here in your dashboard under the saved folder. If you want to look at the items you have saved within this folder or the projects folder, you just jump into wherever you saved it, highlight the items, and you can export to EndNote by using this format and just clicking on there, and it will be downloaded and exported to your EndNote. The other option is to click Download, and you can download it to your computer as PDF or Word. And your other option is to share the article to yourself via email. Another handy feature is if you click on Cite, you will be given an example of how to cite your reference. Double check the style is correct and then also double check that the details are correct against our APA 7 library guide, because these citations are not always 100% accurate. So really cross-check your work there. Now we'll just jump into one of the library guides, which will be really useful for you. If we want to screen and appraise the levels of evidence this search has retrieved, we can use the evidence-based medicine pyramid to help inform us, which sits on the second page of our evidence-based library guide. The quality of the evidence improves as you move further up the pyramid towards filtered information such as systematic reviews and meta-analysis. These secondary sources are known as research on research or a study on studies, and they involve synthesizing the results from multiple individual studies or trials on a particular clinical or research topic or treatment or intervention. If you are conducting a systematic review and assessing the efficacy of a particular intervention, often they are synthesizing all the relevant randomized controlled trials. This type of source or article sits at the top of the unfiltered or primary information sources of the pyramid. RCTs are considered the gold standard individual study type because they attempt to address bias in clinical research by randomizing study subjects or participants in the trial and assigning them randomly to the intervention treatment group or placebo group. Jumping back to the CINAHL database and to our advanced search, you can then scroll down and click on Randomized Controlled Trials under Limit Your Results, or you could even use the Publication Type button to select a specific kind of source of level of evidence. These search results will then have RCTs in the title or abstract. Now it's your turn. Have a go at filtering your own search and be sure to view the last in this series to find out how to conduct a systematic search which incorporates mesh headings and searches for PICO concepts line by line to identify line by line results. Thank you for watching.